Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to A Gathering Place, brought to you by the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce, our semi-weekly podcast featuring change makers impacting the Gullah community. And we are here today to meet Brenda Dozier Perkins with the Browns Ferry Community Outreach Organization. And we want to learn about their mission and the good work they're doing because we want you to support them and we want you to come on out and support their activities. And we're going to learn more right after this opening. And remember, folks, to like, follow, and share A Gathering Place and Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce, and also share this show right now on your Facebook pages and YouTube channels, because the more people who know about our community organizations, the more support they will have. And we'll hear more about the Browns Ferry Community Outreach Organization right after this opening.
Hello, I'm Marilyn Hemingway, and welcome to A Gathering Place. I said, I'm stepping back because we have young voices who want to be heard and they're moving on something.
Branding is really important to you and your business.
Even a basic type of technology, you'll learn it all.
And people are
Good question.
Well, we're back, and let's go ahead and get started, folks, and meet Miss Brenda Perkins. Brenda, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. We're glad to have you here. You know, I have been seeing the Browns Ferry Community Outreach Organization on Facebook, and I'm going to bring up the Facebook page, but you guys have been doing some good work. Tell us, when did you get started, and then what's your mission?
Okay, we actually got started in 2017, and our mission is to provide resources, support, and assistance to the community during challenging times. And we work within Georgetown, Horry, as well as Williamsburg County.
Okay, and I got your Facebook page up. You guys have a lot going on. I think right now you got what, back to school going on?
Right, we're doing the book sack drive. And what we've decided to do, if you notice, a lot of people are doing the back to school, end of the year. But what we decided to do, a lot of the families that are really in need don't get to come out to these back to school events. So what we've decided to do, we're locating the families that are in need. That you might be a sick mom that can't get out to these back to school drive. We will deliver the book sack directly to them. It might be a dad that's sick and he's the breadwinner of the family and the mom can't afford to get out and get school supplies. So those are the families that we're looking to impact. It could be a single parent, single dad, single mom, it doesn't matter. But those are the family we're looking to impact, and we're delivering the book sacks directly to them. And the book sacks were all donated by community members. We just put up our Facebook page, and a lot of the businesses and individuals, they jumped right in and donated book sack. And right now we have over 30 book sacks to deliver.
Well, congratulations. That is wonderful work. And I hope that everyone continues to support, because this is the type of work that we need. We know in our communities, African-American Gullah communities, that we actually help each other. We are
right.
Problem solvers. We may not have access to all the resources, but we certainly are part of the solution. So if I am someone in need, how do I reach out to you to let you know that my family is in need, or I know of someone who's in need?
Okay, you can contact me by phone. My number is 843-833-5770. We also have a website. You can go on our website, which is BFC Outreach, and you can go on the website, and there's a section where you can shoot the information to us, or you can contact one of our board members. They're also listed on our website. And the secretary for Browns Ferry Community Outreach is someone from the area as well. Her name is Shonda Castle. You can reach out to her, or Miss Tanya Pugh. She is the well, Tanya Pugh is the secretary, I'm sorry, and Shonda is the treasurer. But any one of them or anybody in the community that know me, you can reach out to them and they will reach out to me and I will get right back with you. And like I said, we not only do the book bag drive, we connect people to resources. We know there's a lot of resources in the community. And like you said earlier, Marilyn, us and the black community, the underserved community, we just don't know how to reach those resources. So here we want to be able to bridge the gap. That's our vision, to bridge the gap between the community and resources.
Very good. So let's go back. You said this all started in 2017. How did it actually get started? Did you come up with the idea? Was it a group of folks? I know you're a leader, you're a community leader. So how did everything get started?
Well, actually, it was me, Marilyn. What happened was, I live in the rural area. I actually live in the area that I serve. And being in this area, my family went through some of the same things that some of these families are going through now. My dad, he's deceased now, but my dad worked for Georgetown Steel. And he provided for our family all his life, which my mom had 6 kids. So by him being the breadwinner, he got sick with a heart problem and he had to come out on disability. So as you know, that cut our income in half because my mom wasn't really to go out to work. She was always a homemaker. Gotcha. So then when he got sick, he had to keep his COBRA insurance for a year. A lot of people don't know when you go on disability, you don't automatically have health coverage. You have to wait a year to get Medicare when you go on disability. Mm-hmm. So my dad had to keep COBRA insurance. And at that time, it was $500 a month. And with him having congestive heart failure, we all had to chip in and wherever we could to help out and help that insurance get paid per month. Because if he didn't get that insurance paid, he would not have any coverage. No one would see him. And back then, we didn't have the laws in place that we do now with existing, when you have existing illness and they can't drop you, you have to keep an insurance. So we had to pay that COBRA. And living in the area, and I watched families go through all these different trials and tribulations, I knew that there was something that we had to do. And also, so I decided, well, cancer is affecting our race in a high number. So that was my target goal, was as I watched so many people diagnosed with cancer, and cancer is a family diagnosis. It is not an individual diagnosis. So that encouraged me to start this organization. I got a couple of other people to come in and help me, and my community has been awesome. Anything I ask for, they always deliver, and that's how we got started.
So many times it's our personal stories that lead us to donating to our communities. And so you're living, you can empathize with what people are going through because of your personal experiences. And the wonderful thing is you've taken that and turned your energy into helping others.
Yes, because I watched my dad do it all his life. He's always was a giver. To see him have to, humble himself and not be able to do like he used to do, it just took something to me. So as I got older, of course, I was a single parent with 2 kids. I know I was married and divorced, and I had 2 kids that I had to raise. But then I know too what those single parents go through when they have to make sacrifices to make sure that the kids have and they go without. So as I got older and God blessed me to have a little bit more, then I don't mind giving back. And I know how it feels just to have a little burden lifted off of your shoulders.
Well, I see that there's a lot going on. You got a lot of pictures on your website, and y'all, we got the website up. So if you want to know how to go help and get involved, go to the website, bfcoutreach.com. And it's very informative website. So tell me, what other activities do you have coming up?
Okay, besides the book sack, we're planning an event for September the 24th. What we're trying to do is we're going to do a community announcement. We're actually it's going to promote our next event that we're trying to do. Our next initiative is also trying to do an after-school program where we can help those same struggling families with the kids with their homework. We know that school is about to start up. A lot of parents, a lot of grandparents now are raising kids and don't know how to handle those homeworks that are coming home now. Things are totally different from when we were in school. So where our next kickoff is going to be September the 24th. We're planning another big event. The location has not been determined yet, but it will be in the rural area that we serve. And what we'll do, it's going to be like a health fair, as well as our big announcement about the after school program that we're going to be starting up. And thanks to the Bunnell Foundation, we've received our first grant to start that program.
Congratulations. Yes. Isn't that a good feeling when you get that first grant?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. So as soon as you get a flyer for that event, let me know so we can post it on our social media also and spread the word and everything. So I noticed on your website, and I'm going to go to it, your mission is to provide the resources, support, and assistance to community members during challenging times. And all too often, we don't realize that challenging times are actually almost all the time. There's so many in our community that are hurting. Is there anything else that you do for them, for folks who, I noticed that you actually, even sometimes I think I've seen you just give some folks like a $50 check to help out. Tell me a little bit about that kind of program.
We do have a form, and that form is not loaded yet, but it's going to be loaded to our website. It's a form where you put in just we don't ask for personal information. So we only ask for your name, address, and a phone number. And we go back to our board members, and we have families, and we can help them with light bill. We don't do rent because, that's a big stipend. We want to be able to help a little bit, help someone, so to help more people. So this year, we've already helped 26 families. What we do, we may send them a check for $200. It may help on their light bill. It may help toward their rent. So we do help financially as well. So we're just not just financial support. So we don't want people to think, okay, we pay rent. We don't do that. But we will help with medicines. If they need a ride to the doctor, say they have a ride and they don't have the money for gas, we'll help with that as well. So those are things that we help with, along with partnering with other organizations to get you the help that you need.
So just to let you know, since you mentioned rent and you don't help directly with rent, but the NAACP, we're getting ready to do some housing and rental assistance programming. And part of that is building relationships with other community organizations. So we can, get the word out, but also refer people to the NAACP. And we just are, we actually have another meeting tonight, and hopefully I can make that. I'll be on the road. But with some, the final planning and everything. And it's because of a grant that we received, the Georgetown NAACP. So I'm putting that in your seed, that seed in your ear, because if you know some folks who need some help, there will be a number that they can call. There'll be outreach that they can do, because to help folks coming out of the COVID pandemic, which we're still in. And the impact of all of that. So we're all out here working together to help our community. So Brenda, what else do we need to know?
I just want you to know that we're here, we're growing. We're always looking for donations. Any donation that you can give will be appreciated. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so that can be a tax write-off for a company that's looking to make a big donation. Please consider us. We're out here working hard. We want to continue to help our community and help those in need. So whatever, and we're always looking for volunteer. If you'd like to volunteer some time to help with any event, maybe you might can help a family member in a need. Whatever it is that you can give, we're always willing to accept. Because we just had a lady this week, Miss Kathy Lennon. She donated 11 pair of shoes that a family they're practically brand new, slightly used shoes that a family is going to benefit from. So anything that you can think of that you'd like to donate to us and we can use to help another family, we will be glad to take it. Just give us a call.
So do you have an office and are you only in the Browns Ferry community, or are you expanding beyond that if you know the need?
If we know the need, we actually serve Williamsburg, Georgetown, and Horry County. But we're located right now, we're in a base office in my home. We're doing a home office right now, but we're looking to venture out once we grow a little bit more. But that's where we are right now. But you can contact me at any time, any one of those at that number, or on the website or our Facebook page. A lot of people use Facebook to contact me, but you can call me at that number, 843-833-5770, because we have a board member from each county. We have a board member from Williamsburg County, Ms. Teresa Brooks. We have a board member from Georgetown County, which is Ms. Trondra Simmons. We have a board member from Horry County, which is Ms. Alicia Johnson, and they're listed on our webpage as well. So you can contact any one of them, and we can try to reach out to you and see how we can help or who we can connect you to that can help you.
Okay, so give me that phone number one more time.
It's 843-833-5770.
All right, folks. So I'm going to scroll that at the bottom of our screen here, but you can contact her at 843-833-5770 or go to their website, get involved and give back. It is so, thank you for coming on our show.
Thank you for having me.
This is what we do. We focus on community organizations that are doing the work. You and I were in a diversity cohort. Was it yesterday?
Yes, it was awesome. I enjoyed it.
That was so much going on.
That was my first time.
It was your first time? Okay, so I can't remember. I've been in with the Bunnell Foundation. I've been in others and also, but I think I told them yesterday someone had a question about going into marginalized minority communities, rural communities, and I've just learned over time that I know our community, most of the time, we are actually doing the work.
Yes.
We're doing the work. We just may not have access to resources or to funding to help us do the work consistently and make a huge impact immediately. But both you and I know of our neighborhood ladies who sat on the porch and may have sold some candy or bubble gum so they can make sandwiches for the children so they wouldn't go to school without lunch.
That's it.
Almost every community has someone like that, someone who would come cut the grass for the elderly, someone who would just take care of folks. You're doing it through this organization, but I really, and I hope, Brenda, and I'm sure you do also, let our young people know, our own community know that we are doing the work. The work is being done in the community. It's just that all too often we don't have access to funding.
Right.
We don't have access to resources.
That's true.
And it holds back the potential, but that doesn't mean that the work is not being done. And that's why it's so important that we support financially or by spreading the word, so more people can know and donate, and more people who need help can know about programs such as the Browns Ferry Community Outreach, y'all. This is why we do what we do. And I applaud you for stepping up, not only because of your personal history, because you are a person who's empathetic to the needs of others, and you've stepped up and you're doing something about it. So thank you. Thank you for doing the work.
I thank you for having me, and I appreciate everything that you're doing in the community. And I just want you to know I'm looking forward to continue working with you, and I appreciate everything that you do.
Yep, we're doing what we can, and we will continue to do that. So thank you very much, and we will continue to support you. So anytime you want to come on, very quickly, some activity coming up, you email me the flyers. We'll get it on our social media. And if you just want to jump on quickly and say, hey, this is what's going on, y'all come on down and support, we'll be happy to bring you on also.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Brenda. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you later.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right. Good night. Well, y'all, there we have it. Browns Ferry Community Outreach doing the work, and we want have the website still up and the phone number where you can call Brenda Perkins at 843-833-5770. They're out here doing the work, not only in the Browns Ferry community in Georgetown, but also in Horry and Williamsburg County. We have coming up, I believe, this Sunday, if I am not mistaken, Ron Days. Yes, that Ron Days of Gullah Island. He has started, along with his lovely wife, Natalie, the Gullah Literary Society. I believe I'm correct on that, y'all. And he's going to be talking about some new books of his. that he has written, and the literary society. Why did they start it? What does in literary? I love reading, y'all. So I'm all about that. Anything to help our children read. And I think it's this Sunday. But if it's not this Sunday, you still need to come and join us. Because it is the Sunday. Yes, Ron Days, author, Gullah Geechee native, and expert. Is going to talk about the Gullah literature series and his most recent books. And if you don't know who Ron Days is, and you do need to know who he is, especially the generation that grew up with the show Gullah Island. That is that Ron Days. Thank you to Brenda Perkins for joining us today with the Browns Ferry Community Outreach. Their website is www.bfcoutreach.com. You can reach Brenda at 843-833-5770. And we do have some other things coming up. This weekend, we have the Bucksport Entrepreneur Class graduation. It's a pop-up shop this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. We're asking you to support local small businesses and creators. In particular, this one is about Bucksport. We're going to have shrimp and grits, chicken wraps, and also there's going to be some artifacts from Little River regarding African-American history, and also some of our creators will be out there who've completed our entrepreneur class, and you want to see what they've done, and they've done some really good work. And of course, we have the next entrepreneur class starting on September 1st. You can register for this class by going to Eventbrite and looking up a hybrid entrepreneur course, Bucksport, South Carolina, and it's virtual. It's under the Gullah Geechee Chamber. And then you can go to Gullah Geechee Foundation. That's our Gullah Geechee Chamber Foundation page and website, and look up our entrepreneur course, and you can enroll from there. We be through the generous support of Horry County. It is allowing us to discount the course price to $200. So if you want this 12-week entrepreneur, culturally embedded business course, come on and get enrolled. Let me tell you, y'all, we had some fun this time. We learned a lot, and I'm just so excited about the folks who understand the connection with our culture and economic uplift and creating generational wealth. And with that said, we do not exclude anyone, y'all. We are inclusive, so we welcome all folks. Just to let you know, though, we do focus on Gullah Geechee small and micro businesses, but every business can have a lean business plan. And of course, you could be a member of the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce and get some business coaching hours also in addition to the 12-week course. So just reach out to us, folks. Oh, and the other thing, save the date for Saturday, October 15th. It's the Gullah Geechee Environmental and Energy Conference. This is the 4th time, and this year it will be in Georgetown, South Carolina at the Howard Center, 1610 Hawkins Street, in person, but it also will be virtual. And that registration will open up at the end of August. And yes, we're going to be talking electric vehicles. We're going to be talking community gardens, aquaponics, and we're going to be featuring Gullah communities that are addressing climate change and the impact of climate change on their communities. Y'all, there's a lot going on, but we're excited about it, and we're always excited to see you here on A Gathering Place every Wednesday and Sunday at 4 o'clock. That's all for us today, folks. Thank you again to Brenda Perkins and the Browns Ferry Community Outreach Organization for letting us know about their good work and what they're doing in the community. If you want to be featured, just reach out to the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce, and we'll be happy to bring you on also. That's all, folks, and have a wonderful day. Good night.